Romance, especially romance manga, has a way of capturing your heart, body, and soul. And with so much out there, it can be hard to know where to start, especially if you've never read one or you have way too many to read. Romance manga can be simple and sweet, sour or savory, giving you cute and awe-inspiring stories to fill the void in your life or simply just to make you smile. Romance manga especially comes in many forms, from high school to fantasy settings. Romance is everywhere, and although it may not be as raunchy compared to our smut, shoujo, or yaoi counterparts, there is still a little bit of something for everybody. Today, I'll be going into a list of 5 mangas that I've read and have personally noted as some of the best romance mangas I've read to date, and hopefully this will be of use to you. Starting off the list at number 5, we have an age gap based romance called Taiyo no Ie or House of the Sun, which is a coming of age romance following our main protagonist Mei, who is made to live with her childhood best friend, Hiro, after she is left in a difficult situation. Along the way, a budding romance ensues between the two, as Mei is left struggling to deal with her new living conditions. This romance is quite extraordinary as it deals with abandonment, death and forgiveness while still leaving room for the potential of new beginnings and romance to boot. Its sweet and simplistic romance between the two is really just a ray of sunshine, bright, warm and comforting. Coming in at number 4, we have Shigatsu wa Kimi no Oyuso or You Lie in April. You Lie in April follows the life of the young piano prodigy Kosei Rima, who suddenly goes into shock at the sudden death of his mother, causing him to halt his budding piano career. 2 years after the initial incident, Kosei, although still unable to perform, clings to music, which eventually leads him to Kaoru Miyazono, a free-spirited violinist who slowly helps him get over his trauma and much more. You Lie in April is a story about trauma, love, friendship, and music, and is most certainly a must-read that I highly recommend. This story, while sweet, will certainly make you shed a tear or two, but is absolutely worth it as the chemistry between these two protagonists is truly heartwarming to the eyes. Changing the pace slightly at number 3, we have Snow White with the Red Hair, otherwise known as Akagami no Shirayuki, which follows Shirayuki, our main protagonist, known to her local people of Tamborin as a skilled and friendly herbalist. However, when placed in an uncompromising position to become the prince's concubine, it causes her to flee the country overnight. Through her escape, she meets Zen Westalia, a prince of the neighboring country of Clarence, who is almost killed by a poisonous red apple due to Shirayuki's pursuers. Despite the occurrence, Shirayuki manages to save Zen, and the two become unlikely friends. Together with Zen and his 2 friends Kiki and Mitsuhide, they all travel to Clarence as Shirayuki makes new plans to become the herbalist of the royal court. Whilst juggling her budding feelings for the prince of her newfound home, the romance between Shirayuki and Zen is nothing short of mature and sweet, as the simple interactions between the two leads makes it obvious that the two are madly in love with each other. Shirayuki is also a strong, level-headed protagonist who fights back in the face of danger. Another must. As we are coming to the end of this video, I would like to remind anybody who hasn't to please like and subscribe to my channel, as this motivates me to make more videos for YouTube in future. Thank you. Jumping straight back into the list at number 2, we have Horimiya Ride, otherwise known as Blue Spring Ride in English, which follows Futaba Yoshioka, a once popular middle school girl who revamps herself to become an indifferent and unfeminine female to avoid being shunned by her female classmates. However, Futaba's life takes another turn at the sudden appearance of her first love, Ko Mabuchi, who had disappeared during their middle school days. Despite the long absence, Futaba comes to a realization of her feelings and confesses to Ko, who coldly declines, leaving Futaba shocked by his changed and negative attitude. Although Ko himself admits the feelings are once mutual, he warns her that they cannot go back to the past as everything has changed, including himself. Horimiya Ride is a bittersweet love story. Although at times cliché, it still delivers in terms of romance and friendship. It also has the necessary change needed in order to develop both protagonists in this high school love story. And finally, closing the list at number 1, we have Lovely Complex. Lovely Complex follows the chaotic lives of Risa Koizumi, a taller than average girl, and her on and off again shorter than average male nemesis, Atsushi Kotani, as they join forces in order to pursue their love interests. Unfortunately, their scheme does not go to plan as their crushes end up falling for each other, causing the two to form an unlikely bond that leads to friendship, rivalry, and possibly love. Lovely Complex is a cult classic known to many romance and shoujo fans, catering to both the female and male readers with its romantic but funny comedic tropes. Staying true to its name, it focuses on the issues that protagonists must face because of their heights and uncanny childish similarities, often causing them to rely on one another for help and assistance during their time of need. This unique and funny love story will certainly make you blush for one reason or another. If you liked today's video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!